Welcome back to another episode of Whether or Not. I am your host, Caitlyn Bell, here with our forecaster, Matthew Howard. And Matthew, how is the forecast looking for this week?
We are going to see a lot of sunshine going into the weekend, and those temperatures too are going to warm up quite a lot. You will see a lot of pleasant conditions going into the weekend, and it surely will be a great weekend to enjoy a lot of fall festivals.
Great, thank you, Matthew. And for now, here is our Nature in the News.
Hurricane Milton, a powerful and large tropical cyclone, devastated much of Florida at the beginning of October. This storm rapidly intensified from a Category 1 to a Category 5 hurricane in less than 18 hours, bringing winds of 180 miles per hour. It also tied as the sixth strongest Atlantic hurricane on record by wind speed. As the storm made landfall, it brought crippling impacts for the Gulf Coast, bringing winds of up to 120 miles per hour during landfall. St. Petersburg also received over 18 inches of rain in 24 hours, reaching over the double average rainfall for the month. In addition, this cyclone brought storm surge up to 15 feet. 3 million residents of Florida also lost power because of this strong tropical cyclone. These were not the only issues that this hurricane brought to the region. A historical tornado outbreak occurred throughout much of South and Central Florida. 9 tornadoes touched in one day, destroying homes and businesses in their path. With little rain in sight for the region for the near future, Floridians have time to recover and build back after Hurricane Milton's destruction.
The United States is no stranger to fluctuating weather, but could a new technology counter rising temperatures in cities worldwide? The researchers from the University of South Australia have developed a new fabric involving cooling textiles that could be incorporated into clothes, shoes, and even hats. The fabric is designed to reflect sunlight and allow heat to escape, blocking the sun's rays while lowering temperatures. It uses the concept of radiative cooling, a natural process that allows objects to cool down by emitting thermal radiation into space. The textiles are made of 3 layers that allow heat to radiate, enhance the fabric's reflectivity, and direct heat away from the skin. In an experiment, the fabric was 2.3 degrees Celsius cooler when placed vertically and 6.2 degrees Celsius when horizontal. While the fabric remains costly, the researchers hope the technology can address the problem of urban heat islands and move towards sustainable living in the future.
Look up to the sky this weekend. That is if the sky is clear. A once-in-a-lifetime comet known as the Tsu-Shin-Shan Atlas will light up the sky over the next week. This will be the brightest comet in 13 years, visible from the naked eye. What is even more fascinating is that comet only arrives every 85,000 years. These comets formed at the Kuiper Belt and the Oort cloud are both several planets away. Since the solar system is quite cold, these comets start as dust and rock particles, but also form layers of ice. Once these comets reach the sun, they warm up and turn into a gas, pointing away from the sun. The gas forms a trail behind it. This trail points away from the sun due to its wind, which we can see with our eyes. If you want to see this picturesque sky feature, look to the west-southwest about 45 minutes or even a little bit after sunset. We've seen chilly temperatures over the past few days, but those temperatures will warm up going into the weekend. Let's get started with your Friday forecast. High pressure system dominant over the region. That will bring sunny skies and not a whole lot of cloud cover. It will also be quite mild. One feature to note right here in the Atlantic Ocean is a low pressure system, but that's not going to impact us. That may bring some possible clouds a little bit more east, but otherwise fairly sunny skies for just about everybody. A nice day to go outside, and even for your Saturday, those temperatures are going to continue to warm up. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s. High pressure system stalled out over the region. We will be left with plenty of sunshine going into the weekend. It will be an absolutely gorgeous day to go outside and enjoy some fall activities. But the one thing is, going into the weekend, we will see some chilly nights with some of those clear skies, allowing some cooling on the surface. But for Sunday, those temperatures will continue to warm up a few degrees. High pressure system dominant over the region once again, bringing plenty of sunshine. And those temperatures will also be above average, especially during the day. For our Friday forecast, 64 degrees, mid-60s, plenty of sunshine. Will be an absolutely gorgeous day to go out and enjoy those fall activities we all love to do. And for Friday night, we will see the potential for some frost. Temperatures will be in the mid-30s. It will be a chilly night, but those daytime highs will be warming up going into the weekend. Temperatures in the upper 60s. It'll be an absolutely gorgeous day to go out to the Arboretum for the Pumpkin Festival. And we have plenty of fall activities to do around the State College area. So go out and enjoy those. And even for Saturday night, we'll see temperatures in the upper 30s. A little bit chilly, but those temperatures will warm up, though, going into Sunday. We're left with mainly sunny skies and temperatures in the upper 60s, just about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. And coming up next is a feature from Daniel Weaver on astronomical events.
As the 2024 comes to a close, there are some spectacular celestial events coming up that you do not want to miss. Whether you're a casual stargazer or a seasoned astronomer, here are a few events that you don't want to miss out in the night sky. From the 20th to the 21st of this month, the Orionoid meteor shower will peak. This annual shower, created by the debris from the Halley's Comet, offers up to 20 meteors per hour. Unfortunately, the moon will be 79% illuminated in the waning gibbous phase, making it very difficult to see the meteor shower. If you still want to try to see it, look towards the southwest to try to find the constellation Orion. It is easier to find Orion by looking for the three bright stars that make up his belt, Alnilam, Mintaka, and Alnitak. Once you find the hunter, the meteor showers will be visible nearby. You just might have to move your gaze a bit to see it. In November, the Leonid meteor shower will peak on the night of November 16th. The Leonids occur when the Earth passes through the debris from the comet Tempel-Tuttle. Unfortunately, this year the meteor shower occurs right after a full moon, so some of the fainter meteors might not be able to be seen. To view the Leonids, look towards the east. If you are able, find the constellation Leo, but this will be challenging as he is located right on the horizon and best seen during the pre-dawn hours. The meteor shower will appear nearby. If you cannot find Leo, just look at night towards the eastern sky for the meteors. Then, in December, one of the year's best meteor showers, the Geminids, will peak on December 13th into the 14th. Since it is so good, you not only have one night, but two to view this meteor shower. According to the American Meteor Society, you can see up to 150 meteors per hour in the Geminids. The Geminids come from a unique origin for most meteors, an asteroid. To see the meteors, look for the Gemini twins of Castor and Pollux. If you are able to find Orion from the Orionoids, just look towards the northeast to find the twins. Orion will also be a little more visible this time of year, making it easier to find the hunter and, in turn, Gemini. As we look ahead to 2025, the Quadrantid meteor shower will kick off the new year, peaking on January 2nd. Although it has a short peak, it can produce up to 120 meteors per hour in dark skies. And to make viewing the meteors easier, the moon would only be 11% illuminated in the waxing crescent phase. Look for the Big Dipper in the night sky. Once you have found the Big Dipper, look for the North Star, Polaris, which is the final star on the handle. Once you find the North Star, the Quadrantids are right below, towards the left. In January, there's an added bonus as well, a planetary alignment of 6 planets on the 21st. Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Venus, Saturn will be visible in the evening sky around mid-month on the 22nd. This is a rare treat for stargazers. Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus will be on the eastern horizon, while Neptune, Venus, and Saturn will be on the western horizon. However, since you are looking up in the night sky, their horizons are flipped. To find the eastern horizon, look towards your west and your east for the western horizon. Be careful, however, when observing. It can be hard to distinguish stars from planets in the night sky. One way to tell the difference is that planets do not twinkle. In addition, Earth will reach its perihelion on the 4th of January 2025 at 8:28 a.m. The perihelion is when the Earth is its closest distance to the Sun. Because of the Earth's elliptical orbit, it is not always the same distance from the Sun. Next year's perihelion, the Earth will be 91,405,993 miles away from the Sun, or 102 miles closer than it was at the perihelion in 2024. In addition to these unique events, there will be 3 named full moons coming up. On November 15th, we have the Beaver Moon, named after the time when the beavers build up the winter dams. The cold moon in December on the 15th reflects the cold weather of the season. Then, in January, the Wolf Moon will rise on the 14th, named by Native American tribes after noticing wolves were most active during this time of year. December also features a black moon, the opposite of a blue moon. A black moon is when there are 2 new moons in a month. These fall on December 1st and 30th, though you won't see it since the new moon is invisible. Don't forget, when viewing astronomical events, go to some place that is very dark, away from any lights. Light pollution can make seeing the stars and other night sky objects nearly impossible. Whether you're planning to catch a planetary alignment or witness a meteor shower, the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025 has a lot to offer in the night sky. Just better hope that the weather is clear. For Weather or Not, I'm Daniel Weaver.
You'll see warmer temperatures going into the weekend, but the extended forecast has plenty of above average temperatures. But first, let's get to it with your weekend recap. Friday, temperatures in the low to mid 60s, plenty of sunshine, and even going into the weekend, we'll see temperatures in the upper 60s, just a little bit above average for this time of year. But look at that low on Friday, 35 degrees, potential for some frost in the area. You're going to want to hang on to those jackets at night as it will get quite chilly, but even possibly wearing shorts during the day won't be a bad idea. And even going into your extended forecast, Monday and Tuesday, temperatures near 70 degrees, actually just over 10 degrees above average for this time of year. Our average high should be about in the upper 50s, and even going in towards the middle of the week, we will start seeing an increase in clouds, even potential for some showers as we get towards Thursday. A little bit uncertain at the time, as it's still a little bit far out, but otherwise we'll be mainly dry, and those temperatures will drop towards seasonal as we get towards the end of the week. We will see plenty more frosty nights ahead, and that actually reminds me of our Weather Whiz Quiz question of the week.
Yes, thank you, Matthew. So for this week, for our Weather Whiz Quiz question, we would like to know, what is the temperature threshold for a frost advisory to be issued? Is it A, 33 degrees, B, 36 degrees, C, 34 degrees, or D, 37 degrees? If you said 36 degrees, you would be correct. Now, Matthew, actually Tuesday we saw a low of 35, which qualifies as a frost, but what other factors contribute to a frost?
That's a good question, Caitlyn. We actually will need clear skies and light winds in order for there to be a frost. And the reason being, it has to be cool on the surface, and if you have cloudy skies and high winds, it won't allow the surface to cool down as much.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. This concludes our episode for this week. Be sure to tune in next week for a brand new episode.